Hey, what's up, everyone? I figured I'd get a chance to do a quick review of what I thought about No Time to Die, the 25th installment in the 007 franchise overall, and the fifth and final 007 to have a feature to have Daniel Craig in the role after a 15-year run. And I will say, I don't want to give too much away. I mean, it kind of serves as like an overall conclusion, like to the Daniel Craig era, and most likely, and a worthy send off to the franchise itself. But to get to the main overall arc of the story, if it picks up after the events of Spectre, in which James Bond and Madeline are like settled, living together, as a couple. But of course, circumstances force them to like kind of drift apart for a while, and then of course, Bond is retired from Their Majesty's Secret Service, and of course he's called back out of retirement when his old friend Felix, Leiter helps asks James for his help to retrieve a scientist who deals with nanobot technology. And of course, Bond also discovers that there's a new 007 by the name of Nomi. Of course, for people who may or may not be aware, in the 007 franchise, 007 is a code name, that many field agents use. And of course, it also serves as like a different kind of Bond, film, since it kind of makes, this version kind of makes Daniel Craig a little bit more layered and more grounded, and he does a good job, playing the part for the final time, even though many people initially at first were hesitant about him when he started playing the part 15 years ago with Casino Royale, after taking over the role from, Pierce, Brosnan, after, the negative reception of, Die Another Day, which at that time was the 20th, movie and the 40th anniversary of the 007 franchise. And then you wonder, how do you conclude, the 007 franchise after nearly 60 years, which, of course, started with Dr. No in 1962. But like I said, I'm not giving that away for people that haven't seen it. And, in terms of, what I think of Daniel Craig's final outing as 007 after nearly 15 years, is it an improvement on Spectre? Yes. Do I feel there's certain things they could have done with it? Absolutely yes. I mean, the way I see it, it is the longest, the longest running 007 movie, nearly 3 hours long, and I feel like certain characters, like Paloma, played by Anna de Maris from the Knives Out franchise, could have been a little bit more developed had they been given more to do. But I will say, it's definitely good, and definitely, something, that, is good to see. And of course, this is the second 007 movie to have a 6-year gap in between films. I mean, in the case of GoldenEye, that was because of financial difficulties that MGM was facing at the time, and of course, this time around, it was because of the pandemic and other circumstances. So that's pretty much all there is to say about No Time to Die. The way I see it is, if they don't do any more 007s after this movie, quite honestly, I'd be okay with it, since, like I said, it gives it a good, satisfying inclusion, not just to the Daniel Craig era of the 007 franchise, but also to the franchise overall. So that's pretty much it. So that's it. All right, everyone, thanks.